And welcome into another Redhawk Report. We're joined by Jocelynn De La Cruz of softball. Jocelynn, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You are now in your second season, technically, with Seattle U, but originally you were at Middle Tennessee State, correct?
Yes.
So what brought you out to the Pacific Northwest and Seattle U?
Well, so at my other school, they weren't taking back fifth years, from COVID. So I entered the portal because I really love softball. I wanted to play. Felt like I had unfinished business. And what's funny is, if you didn't know, me and Kenzie, we played travel ball together since we were like 13, 14, up until I graduated. So that's kind of how I came here, because Kenzie was here. And then also Coach Wright went to a bunch of our travel games. So I kind of knew him before, like from high school, coming out to all of our games. So Kenzie reached out to me because Wright saw me in the portal, and I got information about Seattle U, kind of liked what they were about, saw that they just won WAC the year before. And Kenzie told me about how their work ethic was just unmatched, and I really liked that, so that's why I wanted to come here.
Have you liked the city so far? I mean, it's obviously an adjustment, especially when you come from Tennessee to Seattle, but was it an adjustment to the city and to the university?
Yeah, it was an adjustment, but I think I like change, so I was I wanted a challenge, and of course Seattle is a little bit more crazy than even California, where I'm from, but especially from Tennessee, but I like it. There's so much to do around here. There's a lot of cool food spots, so I like it.
See, it's cool out here. Everybody, it's cool. Moving on, you are a marketing major, correct?
Yeah, well, last year I did a marketing certificate because I thought I was only going to be here for 1 year.
Right.
So this year I'm doing an entrepreneurship and innovation certificate. So
what do you want to do post softball, post school with that, or with marketing, or what are your dreams?
Well, right now I do have a job lined up for a communications marketing position at adult sports leagues.
Oh, cool.
So I'm grateful for that, but I'm also really interested in sports marketing operations post graduation. Of course, I still want to play after Seattle U, but obviously softball has to end sometime. But yeah,
hopefully not too soon though.
Yeah.
You mentioned it. Well, we mentioned it a little bit earlier. You were only supposed to be here 1 year. Now you're in your second year. You suffered an injury that cut your season short last year. Mm-hmm. How has that comeback been? How has it been dealing with that and then finally getting back to being back on the field?
Honestly, I'm just being real. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It was just kind of shocking, and we had a lot of injuries last year. So, I'm grateful for the people that were there for me the whole time. We were going through it together. But yeah, it was a really long journey, and I'm really thankful for all the athletic training staff, even the ones that weren't my trainer. They were there for me. They saw me through it all, and I was working really hard. And even at MTI, there was a couple. But yeah, it was just, in the moment, I was kind of feeling sorry for myself. And then later, I flipped a switch. I was like, okay, I'm going to be there for my team. Charted pitches all last year, encouraged my team throughout the whole season and let them know what pitches were coming, all that. And yeah, I just accepted my role and just wanted to learn as much as possible to be back this year.
Going through ups and downs, and obviously an injury is a crazy down. Did you have inspiration either from now or back when you were a kid that you really relied on to help get you through that?
Yeah, well, I was just thinking about how I love the game so much and why I'm even playing. And just, I don't know, all my coaches, they invested so much into me, and I just really wanted to do it for my family too, because they know how hard I've worked, and I've worked hard with my mom. So I just wanted to make them proud. So
I would say you've made everybody proud. You've already been hitter of the week already, right? You had a crazy video game number week. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, something crazy like that. Slugging, I don't know, something crazy. But clearly you are back. You're back. You're playing really well. How does it feel to be validated now that, hey, the injury, I'm fully back to doing what I do best?
I think it was a big deal. Just even my first at bat coming back, it was a hard decision for me to decide whether to come back off an injury, because I've had a knee surgery before. And I was just kind of second guessing my decision. And then my first at bat, I hit a home run, the very first one. I was like, okay, I was meant to be here. I was meant to come back, and I just kind of went with it. I was like, I'm just going to have fun, just give it all and see how it goes. And that's been working. So
going well. I will say, been a crazy start. So congratulations on
Thank
that,
you.
Fully recovering from that. But not only individually, but the team has been doing really well. Your coach got to 200 wins.
Yeah.
You guys have been the best start in Division I history, and you're just now starting conference season. Mm-hmm. So what is the ceiling for the team? What were the goals coming into the season for the team, and how far along do you think they are?
I don't think we have a ceiling. I think we're just going for it.
That.
Hirai says every day at practice, go for it, go for it. And I think a big deal at least for me, and I know a lot of other people, we had this long meeting in the beginning of the year, like back to why. Like, why do you play? Why are you here? What brought you here? And I think that motivated a lot of us. Like, a lot of people had deeper meanings, like, people that have passed, like people in their family they want to make proud. And like, I feel like we just dug deep on like why we're here. And that's why we're doing so well. And we're working for each other and just being there for each other and just going hard at it every day. We're all going through it together. So
You also have a new team motto this year. You want to explain what that might be?
what do you mean?
What was the hashtag? Do you guys have a new hashtag?
Yeah, BTW.
Yeah, BTW.
Yeah, it's the back to why.
Yeah, back to why. Why don't you explain a little bit more to the fans that don't quite know that one?
So it's like everybody individually, we told our story, like why we play, like why we came back, or like what inspires us every single day. Because, it's hard to come out here and like run and practice and just, it takes up all your time. And like, of course you're doing it for a reason, right? Yeah. So everyone has their reason, and that's what it is. And whenever we are like get down or anything, Coach Hero just tries to get us back to that, like back to center, like, and each other's like, it inspired me knowing like everybody's story that I didn't know. I'm with these people every day, and when they told their like back to why story, I was like, wow, it inspires me. So yeah.
Draws you all together. Mm-hmm. I think another thing when you're down that can pick you back up. You guys have a dog running around here, Rally. How's it been having him around the team this year and just that energy he brings?
He honestly makes the days better. He's so sweet. He's so goofy, and like, I think it's just really cool because if like you have a bad at bat or like you mess up or something, which is gonna happen, you get to just pet the dog, be like, okay, it's okay, like feels better, and I don't know, it just brings like a playful, fun energy and just lightens everything up. So
yeah, we need a dog in the office, guys. So behind the scenes, we got to get one of those because some days we're down and just love to pet a dog, or maybe I'll just come out here a little bit more and get to see time with Rally. But last year, you guys also had a little bit of a quirky thing that came up: the pickle jar. A lot of people had no idea, including myself, where the pickle jar came from. Every once in a while, the shot would be someone holding the pickle jar up, or Jeff has it. Where did that come about, and is there something new like that this year in the works, or what's going on with that?
Honestly, so the pickle jar thing was kind of random. So it started in the WAC tournament. It didn't happen before. So we went shopping and everything, and everybody wanted pickles and like was trying to get their individual like pickle jars. I was like, guys, we just need to get a giant one. Like, so me and one of my roommates for the weekend, we just got a giant pickle jar, and we're like, okay. And then we did super good with the pickles. Like, everyone was eating pickles, and we're like, oh my god, it's the pickles, it's the pickles. We like forgot the pickles or something, and we didn't do good, so we like kept bringing them, and like we're just, I don't know, it just spiraled, and it was funny, and it was something to cling on to. So
it's just a spur of the moment thing. So it could. This year doesn't have its pickle jar because you haven't gotten that moment to have a pickle jar or whatever, a bag of Cheetos, whatever it might be. But that's pretty awesome. But we talked about WAC conference now coming up. This is a final question. What are you most excited getting into conference play, getting into the WAC tournament again? Obviously, revenge is a little bit of a thing here. This program is dominant in the Western Athletic Conference. You guys want to be back at the top again and get back to the NCAA tournament. So what are you most looking forward to as conference season gets underway?
I'm just really looking forward to going all out with. We have a lot of seniors this year, just giving it our all and just having some fun and just going crazy, bring a lot of energy. I feel like that makes it really fun for us when we're just crazy in the dugout and everything. But I know me and a couple of others are looking forward to this specific series because Kaylin, one of our catchers, her sister plays on Tarleton. Okay. And I played with her at MTSU, so like we're really excited for this series. So yeah.
That's gonna be really cool, but. Definitely check out Jocelynn and the rest of the Redhawks right here at Logan Field and definitely on the road as well. Jocelynn, thanks for joining us here on the Redhawk Report.
Thanks for having me.